I'm trying to learn how to turn this around. But if y'all can't turn it around, it's cool. Y'all know who y'all vibing with, man. Karan Powell. I just wanted to kick a few words to y'all in the morning and let y'all know that God forgives, Like a lot of people stay stagnated in sin because they don't think God forgives. And if they don't think God forgives, it's kind of like even if they don't think God forgives, they want to know they forgiven. Like we want to know we forgiven. So to break, like the purpose of the purpose of this video is to let y'all know God forgives. We was forgiven when like just how they said with the Christ came down and he was the one who he was the sacrifice for our sin, like, and I'll break that down a little better with the understanding that I have. Like, Jesus, he came down. But like I said, I wanna also stress this. I'm not the guy who read any of the books of faith. So when the Spirit lead me, how it's guiding me through videos. So I listen to a lot of videos from I think Lion of Judah and then the Seeds of Israel. So that's my reading, just to play it whenever I got some downtime, or when I wake up in the morning, and then when I lay down, I kind of listen to those all day, to be honest with you. So if I'm saying names that are not Hebrew, I want y'all to understand why I'm doing that. Like I said, I never was an Israelite. I didn't study Hebrew. So y'all gotta forgive me for that. Will I sharpen my tools on that? Yeah, of course. So, we just gonna kick it how I could kick it. So now with Jesus Christ, I need y'all to understand He did sacrifice His life for our sins. He came down to see if we was able to live in the conditions of this earth, like this civilization. So I know when y'all think of the way they painted Jesus, right? The way that they painted him, like in a God figure, yes. I want y'all to understand He was very godly, He was holy, but He still was I can't say how they talked and walked or whatever back then, but he was who he was. He was a person. It wasn't no heaven, like the earth wasn't heaven. So they wasn't running around here floating like, oh, hell no. He was a person. He was a person who, just like us, how we move with people and all that, that's who He was. So He came down to see what was going on out here. And just so y'all understand it a little bit better, it's like, say if we living right now in our time, say if Jesus came down and he see dudes rolling up on the corner, popping bottles and selling drugs, and he see Instagram. What if Jesus was in here and he looked at Instagram? Y'all gotta look at it like that. Like, he'd be like, nah, all these little girls is naked. Y'all bugging out. Like, you understand? And this is what He came down to see, if we could keep all the 10 commandments. If a man could really live righteous. And a lot of people will debate and say, but we could live righteous, or I'm living righteous. I'm gonna say this: I don't believe nobody on this earth is living fully righteous, unless you, because they put something in everything. These big corporations and all that, they putting things in everything we use to lower our vibrations. So once you partaking in anything that they doing, anything that they programming us with, then you're living in sin, because that's the mark of the beast. So we kind of, all of us now, it's the chemicals and it's some shit they spraying in the air that'll make us all not live in like righteousness. So y'all gotta pay attention to certain shit that get in your body, like, and y'all know that though, so I ain't gotta say that, but y'all gotta understand that. We know it, we hear it and say we understand it, but act like we don't. So that's His situation. Like, He came down to see if he could live right here. He came down to see if you could be a black man living in the conditions that they putting us in, and still be righteous, and we can't. Not no black man, not no black woman. You know, and if you are making an attempt to or living at your best ability, then I salute you. I'll never downplay somebody's progress or somebody wherever they at and how they feel about themselves. So I'm not trying to do that at all. You know, so it's like, but just understand there's a lot of things that we are doing. Even if you're working a 9 to 5, you're sinning, because that's not what you're supposed to be sitting here manifesting in life, asking God what to give you every day, all day. What's next, God? Like that's the type of relationship you're supposed to have, so you can manifest a better life. No, so if you go to work, you're doing what they want you to do. That's slavery. That's against the way that's slavery against righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it though. But I'm walking downtown. No, not downtown. I'm bugging. I'm walking. What's this? Jackson Heights. Yeah, I was gonna come and walk a few miles and then shoot to Manhattan, but so yeah, I want y'all to know God forgive, man. Y'all gotta stop beating yourself up. The only and by my knowledge, my understanding, the 10 Commandments is gone. He just want us to love all the believers. If you're a believer and I'm a believer, that's your brother, that's your people. You're supposed to love him, treat him like you'll treat yourself. Or you meet a sister, she's a believer, you treat her good, you treat her with love. Everybody else who don't believe they go against God, you don't have to treat them good. And I'm not saying treat them nasty. Treat them as Christ would treat them. Jesus, however y'all put it. I don't want to sit here and have that type of talk. But so yeah, God forgive. Always know that. God forgive. God forgive. God forgive. Don't ever worry about that. See, they put even the worrying part, that's a sin, because you supposed to know you good. He wants you to live without fear. So if you fearing that you're gonna get punished for sinning, then you're not living in the full righteousness neither. So y'all all gotta understand that God forgive, man. He forgive you. I don't care if you gangbanging, he forgive you. I don't care if you selling drugs, he forgive you. If you braiding hair, he forgive. If you cashing food stamps, he forgive you. It don't matter what it is, he forgive you. I don't care, he forgive you. You forgave. So don't manifest a soul that's gonna be here still after you die, gonna still be walking the earth wondering if you forgive, because that's what you manifesting. You understand? That's what hell is, and people don't pay attention. Hell is not that's not to me. I don't believe it's the fire. See, I can't even talk on that because I just want to say I ain't going to the fire, if that's what y'all talking about. But but to me, that's what hell is, man. Them spirits y'all see walking on earth and staying by them houses. You see when somebody died in the house, right? And they be like, yeah, my father be in here. That's because their father died in the house. That's because their father was stuck somewhere in his head or whatever, in sorrow, not knowing if God forgave him. So he's stuck worrying all day. That's why he's still there. He's still on earth worrying, stuck. That's hell. Now, if you manifest in heaven, if you believe in God 100%, and your brain is on manifesting heaven, where you think you're going? That's what happened to me. I always knew it was heaven. I always knew God was real. I swear to God, because it had to be nothing but God. You understand? You know how when you understand, that was God. I got shot 5 times. I was 110 pounds, paralyzed. I was paralyzed, bro. I got shot in my spine. I'm walking with both feet right now. That gotta be God. Y'all bugging out. Y'all gotta know he forgive, man. But I know y'all getting ready for work, man. Or getting ready to stay in the house because of COVID. Whatever y'all doing, man, just do it with love and peace, man, and tranquility, and knowing we winning this war. The war's already won. That's how you gotta live. The war's already won in our hearts, so we already know what's gonna happen. I love y'all and peace out, man.